what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to a brand new video. And today we are going to be doing the top 5 fake homeless people caught on camera. Yeah, I'll say just fake homeless people caught. So coming in at the number 5 spot is a guy who well, obviously he was faking being homeless. So the story of this is the guy's aunt or something, I forgot, told him that this homeless guy went into like a white car after he was done for the day, like begging for money and stuff. And then so they went to investigate him, and then they found that he actually did have a nice car, like a nice white car, and they followed him home basically, and then they confronted him, and he was just in complete denial from there. I will show the whole clip, so it might be a little long. It's like 2 minutes. So, yeah, here it is.
I'm Jack Vale, and this video is about to shock you. The other day I started filming a homeless man because my Uncle John said he wasn't who he was claiming to be, and that a few days prior to that, he actually saw him getting into a nice car and driving away. So we thought we'd do a little research and see what we could find out about the guy. Let's cross that street. Oh, look, you got money, you got money. I've actually never seen this guy before. Uncle John said he's... Oh, look at that. There's another score right there, right? There you go, bam. Anything helps, God bless. Around that corner. That's him, that is definitely him. Let's get in my car. Across the street, we'll get into my car. Is that him? Hold on. And he's... Oh, Jesus, stupid tree, I can't tell.
He's looking.
Holy crap. Up here too, because we're not mic'd or nothing. Stand over by them so it's not like intrusive.
I'll be like, yeah. You're fine.
What? Jack?
Don't move. No, go back.
How you doing?
Good, how are you?
Doing okay, how can I help you?
Is this your, I'm just curious, is this your house?
No, it's a friend of mine's house.
I think I saw you over here on the corner, holding up a sign. You might,
No way, it wasn't. No, I don't think it was me, man.
Anything helps, I think, or something?
Did you help me out?
Like a homeless thing? No.
You
So
didn't.
it was you then. I saw you get into what looked like sort of a nice car, and then come here. I saw where
So
you
you
parked over
say
there.
that since I have a nice car and stay in a nice house, I can't put up a sign?
The problem is,
What's the problem?
there's a lot of people that really have actual legitimate needs who are out like really trying to get help. My uncle thought that he saw you the other day get into a nice white car and didn't know where you lived, so we thought it would be interesting to find out where you live, and so we followed you.
So it seems like you're a little jealous of me, bro. Is that what it is?
No.
Alright, so on the next video here for the number 4 spot, we have got a one that is pretty recent, actually. I think about 3 days ago. This was actually on the trending page of YouTube. Sorry for my mic right there. It was on the trending page of YouTube, and apparently this woman was homeless. I mean, not homeless, she was pretending to be, and then they went to confront her, and then she was like, I can call the police for harassment and stuff. You know, the classic thing that a feminist does whenever you confront them. But yeah, she said that she can call the cops and stuff. I don't think she ever actually called the cops, because you can't really call them for harassment unless if they like physically touch you or something. So yeah, here it is.
Can I help you with something?
No, you're alright.
What are you doing?
Just wondering why you have a 2014 when you're begging for change all over the city of Richmond. You're on.
Don't you leave me alone?
You're
before I call the cops?
you're viral. You're on Facebook. You're the talk of the town this morning. What would you like to say to everybody in Richmond?
You know what? That's it.
How much did you make today? How much is in that bag?
Huh? You have the complete right to say, just don't touch her.
I know. I want you to see something. How do you feel about this?
These people will leave me alone. Why are they taking pictures of me in my
We have a right. This is a free country. We're not doing anything. Did you know that she parks in your parking lot every day and has never spent $1 here and begs for change on
That's her car right there,
every day?
Fiat.
Next time you see that car,
She's free to leave. Is all. We can't stop her from getting in her car and driving away.
They can't stop you and driving away.
This is it's on NBC 12 on Facebook. This is gonna go viral.
But you can ask them though. They're the ones.
So why are y'all doing this?
Because it's wrong.
You're taking people's money. You have a look at your car. What year is that?
It's wrong.
What year is that vehicle?
What is he talking about?
How much? Where do you live?
What's he talking about?
You're begging for money.
What do you want?
You're begging
Who
money.
are you?
Why you do it?
Because
Stop stealing people's money. Stop begging for money. You own a car.
What kind of house you
You're not homeless. Some people are really homeless. Some people are really homeless and need
so
help.
do you think that people have to stand out here because they're homeless?
Why do you stand out here?
Because I have a
What does your sign
disability.
say?
Why? What are you disabled from? What's your nature of your disability?
your sign
What is
say?
the nature of disability? What is
That's
it?
none of your business.
Because you
I
don't have a
street
disability.
May I see
problems.
You
your
don't have a
sign?
disability.
What is your
You don't have
sign
this.
say?
How? For what? What am I doing?
Harassing me.
I'm not harassing
That's
anybody.
why.
You're stealing people's money.
That's why you're harassing me. Hey, they won't leave me alone.
We got everything we need, honey.
Someone's gonna kill you.
It's a nice ride.
Go away from me.
It's a nice ride.
How much was that
How much do you get from the government or the state from disability every single month?
Go away.
How much?
from
How
me,
much do you get?
stupid.
How much do you get?
Hey,
I just want to know how much you get.
excuse me.
Alright, so the next one is from a YouTuber named Epic5TV, more specifically in the number 3 spot. This is from a YouTuber named Epic5TV. You guys have probably heard of him. I think he's a prank channel, at least that's what he sounds like. I've seen some of his videos. So apparently he went up to this guy who was, well, seemed to be homeless, right? He said, here, like, do you want to take some of my money? And then he was like, yeah, sure. And he was like, no. Wait, well, he said that he didn't have any cash on him. So then he said, I can like buy you a hotel for the night or something. And then the guy said no. And then the guy basically said that he was faking it and stuff. And so the guy then Epic5TV, he figured out why. I'm gonna give you guys the whole clip. So it might be a little long, but just skip through it if you don't want to see all of it.
Doing, right?
Good, how you doing? Not so cold out here no more, huh?
Thank God, bro.
Oh, yeah. Huh?
Yeah, I just want to sit right heading around the corner.
You know what, let me help you out with some money, man. Shit. You know what, I don't have any money. But I could do you a better one, man. How about I take you to a hotel room and get you to shave, take a shower for a few nights? I'll pay for you, man.
No, I'm cool. I'm alright.
You sure?
Yeah, I'm alright, man. I'm doing this on purpose.
You do? What do you mean?
Laying on the land, I'm having fun, man.
What do you-
I did Vegas.
What?
Yeah, some people like that.
What do you mean you're having fun?
You guys like going to hotel rooms, and people like laying on outside. That's just how it is.
I don't get it. Wait, hold.
I'm cool, man.
What do you mean? You mean you're faking it? Bro, you down to rob a bank with me? Some money, man. It's a recession out here. Yeah? No?
Hell,
Why?
first military naughty program. I live here in town. This is guys from around playing games. You know, this is a costume. I live in the homes over the ass. I live inside town.
Oh, you're not homeless?
No, hell no. I have a house.
Alright, coming in the number 2 spot, it kind of sounds like this one was from the news, but I'm not sure who this was originally from. But this woman was acting homeless. Like she looked pretty homeless to me when I first saw it. So she was like on crutches and stuff, acting like she had a disability. But then these people, it sounded like the news. They followed her, and she got into a car, and well, a minivan to be exact, and then drove away. And then when she came out of the car, she looked completely different. Also, let me think real quick. Also, she would beg for money around places like Gucci and like those really wealthy stores where wealthy people go. I think this is in New York, and yeah, that's where she would do it just to get more wealthy people. So, yeah, here's the clip.
Just how genuine are those people you see on the street asking for a handout? Day after day, we watched this sad, pathetic woman hobbling on crutches and shaking her cup for donations. And boy, did her cup runneth over.
Yeah, here you go, okay?
Her territory was the Avenue of Avenues, Fifth Avenue, where stores like Gucci, Prada, and Tiffany's attract wealthy and apparently generous shoppers. One after another, we saw them dropping cash into her cup. On busy days, she averaged an amazing 50 donations an hour. She certainly looks like a sad and desperate lady, but we were a little suspicious, so we followed her. Here she is, getting off a bus in Queens and hopping into a minivan. But it's a totally different looking woman that emerges when the van pulls over. Why, it's a miracle. Here she is, walking perfectly fine. And of course, the crutches are gone.
She's walking, no crutches, nothing.
Our cameras rolled as night after night, we saw her crossing streets, maneuvering upstairs, meeting up with friends, and even doing a little shopping.
Stuck on her cell phone, got her Uggs on.
So how does she do it? When it's time to go to work, she changes into her work clothes in the back of this van. Voila, she's ready for another day of bent-over, bogus begging. Later that morning, she told our producer, wearing a hidden camera, she hurt her back in a car accident.
What happened? Accident?
I decided it was time to ask her a few questions.
We've been watching you the last few days, and you don't really need those crutches, do you? We saw you this morning walking perfectly fine.
But like any good actor, she never broke character.
Look, the jig is up. Why don't you just walk?
Alright, so for the number 1 spot, I just want to tell you guys that I want to put these all in the description, and these are not in order in any single way of my opinion by these, but coming at the number 1 spot, we have a woman who's actually pregnant. Yeah, she was actually pregnant, but she was faking being homeless with a child, and then she would drive off every single day, just like most of these people do. And the news actually covered this story, and yeah, so it was just covered by ABC News.
A pregnant woman begging for money on the street with a young boy drove away in a Mercedes. An outraged viewer contacted Team 10 after snapping pictures of that scene. Team 10 troubleshooter Kristen Severance joins us now with more. Kristen.
Yes, so this 10 News viewer said she'd wondered the story behind this woman for 2 months. Then she said she saw her get into her Mercedes and drive away. She wants you to know what happened in case you see the same woman asking for money.
Right there in the corners.
Melissa Smith said she saw this pregnant panhandler and her son at this Eastlake Plaza every weekend.
I felt bad. I mean, there's a pregnant lady with a little boy and is down on her luck. The dad comes out on the weekends and stands with them.
She held a cardboard sign.
Please help.
And plenty of people did.
Lots of people giving the money.
Smith said she was getting gas when she saw the couple at the usual spot.
They were leaving and I noticed they went into a Mercedes-Benz. And I thought, wow, a Mercedes-Benz?
She shook her head, got in her car, and drove away.
Lo and behold, they were in front of us. And here they are, counting money, laughing. Their little boy's not in a car seat or a seatbelt. He's all the way in the front seats with them.
Smith watched them drive to another plaza on Bonita Road.
She sits there with the sign. He goes, parks the Mercedes, and they put up the sign, and not less than 5 minutes, Here she is getting money from all these people.
She took pictures of the woman and little boy. She said the woman saw her.
And next thing I know, she picks up this big boulder about this big, goes over her head. So I don't know if pregnant people can do that, but it was pretty big, over her head and coming at me with this rock.
Another witness saw the whole thing and called 911.
She grabs her little boy and takes off through the middle of the parking lot.
Police told Team 10 they did respond, but the couple had left. Smith gave Team 10 the license plate number 2. We ran the plates. The car came back belonging to a woman. Her address was listed here at this apartment complex in Encinitas. No answer. I left my card and a note to call me. We went in the evening and during the day. A woman called me back but said she had just moved in. The people living there had picked up and left. Smith said she wants people to know about this couple before they find a new place.
Well, I hope you all enjoyed that video. This is my first top 5. Not that I've ever made. I actually tried to make a top 10 before. I might release that someday, but it was completely terrible. Like my enthusiasm was terrible, and yeah, I was just like hello, like that, you know, like someone who just like who just like had their dog die or something. But I didn't mean to offend anyone for that. But I hope you all enjoyed the video. If you did, make sure to slap that like button. Let's try to hit 50 likes, our normal like goal. If we keep hitting 50 likes for a while, I might raise it up a little bit. But like, you know, the support has been amazing. Our view count has risen a lot, and I'm really surprised. Maybe people just like my Skyrealms videos. More of those will come out soon, but you can't really count on it because Skyrealms isn't really that fun anymore. So yeah, more might come out soon, but I hope you all enjoy. And take care.